Type design for me started when I was studying. I didn't know anything about type, but I could draw really clean line work. My background was in screen printing, so I had a print shop and would recreate artwork for print, so I kind of got really good at drawing, but I wasn't very understanding of the typographic world, so that sort of sparked my interest that I could do something well without knowing anything about it, and I needed to learn more. Then I started to research I was interested in history and art and the stories that could be told using letters, not necessarily writing with them, so what they said without really trying to, and I just kind of grew from there. The research part is really important, not because it's something you'd start doing when the work comes along, but it's something sometimes if you know your practice or you know the work, when they come to you with their concept or their idea, it's pretty clear from the outset. It narrows a lot of focus straight away because you can understand more about genres or sort of stylistically what the influences are. And then it's a matter of pulling at different threads to work out the sweet spot for that nice point on a line where the work is going to really come to life, I think. So if it's, say, they want a sans serif piece of work, and then they'll show you something and it might be in a very grotesque genre, so you'll research some grotesque area sort of typefaces or designers or perhaps design movements that influence those designs and where it's come from, so you can start to build a framework, I think. Biggest advice I could give for someone wanting to get into drawing typefaces, even if it's just as a side project or an interest, is to understand and learn about how to use fonts and how to set type well, understand the difference between basic things like hyphens and dashes, or understand type anatomy a little bit, the origin points, of, say, a classical Roman proportion versus something more industrial, like the Swiss types. That when you understand the difference between different typefaces that exist in the world, you understand where yours and your design is going to sit in that continuum. Because to study type is to study the history of humans, so you kind of have to understand what you're doing and where it's contributing to that spectrum. Be basic with it, don't try too much at once, so start with an H and an O in an uppercase, and that will help you format the rest of your thinking. Once you've got your upright strokes, for example, you can do an E, which will help you with an F and an L and a T, and you just start to form a pattern in a language, because really it's about how letters talk to one another, not how they look as their own. Yeah, that is it.